Hello and welcome to Jemanda Cottage Crafts update video, which I don't often do because I'm quite busy, as you can see. This month, this year, this week, I'm talking about the Advent mini sock knit along. Now, I'd love you to join this knit along. We are about 2/3 of the way through on knitting mini socks. Now, what's not helpful here is I've done a lot of my socks in the same colour yarn. So it looks like I haven't done many, but I have. So I am aiming to make 24 of these mini socks by the 30th of November. That is the challenge, okay? So if you join this knit along, you are making 24 mini socks by the 30th. If you put them together in like an advent calendar formation, so you might want to hang them from something, put them on some ribbon, and maybe put them on a little tree, you know, whatever you want to do. If you arrange an advent calendar and you email me by the 30th of November, I will give you a free sock pattern. So any of my sock patterns, you can have one for absolutely free as a reward for completing the challenge. So this challenge started on the 1st of October, and people so far are doing really well with it. They've done, you know, 6, 7, 8 socks. It's just a cute little project. So if you've got loads of 4-ply yarns sitting around, you can double up. You can use 2 together and make a double knit thickness. If you have double knit yarn lying around, please use that. The free patterns that I have put on the blog, the links to which are in this description of the video below, the patterns that I have put on there are completely free, and I have said in the pattern as well, if you don't have any DK knocking around, please use 4-ply or finger and weight if you're in the States. I think you normally use finger and weight. But yeah, put them together, you know, hold them together. Use as much of your scraps and stash as you want. This was supposed to be a fun little knit along, and also I wanted to cover the fundamentals of how to knit socks, because I'm sure there's a lot of people who think it's a huge step from knitting what they're used to moving on to socks, and I suppose it is if there's going to be techniques featuring that you haven't used before. I suppose it is a big step, but the whole idea of me doing this make along is so that you can learn what the fundamentals are of knitting a sock. You'll see that my newest videos are about knitting with magic loop and knitting with double pointed needles. So check them out if this is the first time you've knit in the round. If you don't want to knit in the round, you don't have to, because one of the sock patterns that are on the blog is for a flat knit version. So if you knit in the round or you knit flat, there's a pattern for both. If you want to start off knitting flat and then want to move on to knitting in the round, then you can progress with those 2 free patterns. And there's videos here on YouTube. I do want to put more videos up, but obviously I'm a little bit busy. So this is Phoebe. She is 3.5 months old and she's my 3rd baby. So I do have my hands full, but I'm still here. I'm still doing the knit along. You know, I've still got my newsletter. There's a link to that as well. You just go to the website and sign up if you want to have weekly newsletter updates. I do talk about the knit along a lot. As you've seen from this video, I've talked about it a lot, but it's just a bit of fun. And this is my first proper video update that I have done so far. I've been updating the blog, I've been updating the videos, but this is me actually saying, hey, I'm having a great time doing this. I think there's still plenty of time if you want to join in. It's not too late. We have until the 30th of November, and I would say if I was sat watching telly for about 2 hours of an evening, I think I could get at least 3 of these out. I also have some guidance on how to do the grafting for the toes. That is on the blog as well. There's even a pin that I made. Yeah, check me out. There's a pin that I made that you can save on Pinterest. So when it comes to doing the toes and sewing it up, you can just go to the pin and it will remind you exactly which order what goes in. Okay. Also, I've gone through how to knit the heel. So this is a square heel, also known as a Dutch heel, and it's my favourite sock heel ever because it's just integrated into the sock. So you knit the leg, start doing some increases, turn the heel. You don't have to pick anything up, you just keep knitting, and it is customizable and adjustable. You can increase it if you need to, you can decrease it if you need to. But hopefully as the month goes on, I will be talking about how. Ooh, pause it. So to get everything you need is on the blog, okay? And it's just a bit of fun. If you're losing motivation for the socks, just think of the chocolate. I'm just thinking of the Ferrero Rocher that's going to fit in here. And I'll sort out. I was going to sew some ribbon onto the sock to hang it, but I might do a little I-cord or a crochet cord. I don't know yet. Which would you do? How are you going to hang your socks? So think about that. I know for a lot of us, just making the socks is work in itself. But, you know, think about how you're going to hang them. Think about how you're going to use them. You don't have to do the challenge. You can just make the socks and, you know, they're for little baby feet. Or you can just take it as these are practice socks and cast on a pair of grown-up socks. You know, whatever you want to do, I'm happy. I'm just here showing you all the fundamentals of how to knit socks. So as I said, if you head over to my channel, you'll find knitting in the round, you'll find how to knit with double pointed needles as well. If you are doing the flat version, obviously the free patterns are there on the website, and I show you exactly what to do and how to do it. There is an option if you want, you can pay £2 for the PDF, and then you can just keep it on your iPad or whatever. But yeah, it's all free, and there's no good reason for you not to join. I've made it all accessible. But yeah, let me know if you are doing the knit along in the comments. I've met a few people already who are, and I'll chat to you soon.